history for a certain time. Today a very nice Baroque building. Inside we have lots of offices and apartments. So the way we took into town is the historical way coming into town, which means down there we have a gate, the so-called water gate, to enter into town. And you have to imagine the whole town was encircled by a fortification, and this fortification was destroyed in 1800. The gates were destroyed a bit later because they were attacked. Here, this area, you have to make the choice. Either you turn right, moving up to the house, but we're not going to do now because at the end there are many steps, and it's right up there, or stay down here. And the development of Linz was very important as a market square. We had especially salt being sold here on the market square, but we also had an international trading route going south-north from Venice to St. Petersburg. And this is why you also had St. Mark's Lion being represented quite often here on some of our buildings. St. Mark's Lion is the symbol for trading with Venice, so silken, Murano glass, but also different herbs and spices, pepper, melons, oranges, lemons. All this was brought to the market of the Habsburgs. In 1523, a wedding of Ferdinand of Austria with Anne of Hungary and Bohemia. As her older brother Louis died in battle against the in 1525, and there were no more male inheritors, and she was the oldest girl she inherited, and that's how Hungary and Bohemia were added to the Habsburgian.
Ik vraag me af wat ze te boven nakijken.
Die keek training. Waar is het geweest, Jen?
Ja.
Nou, moet ik eerlijk hebben gezegd, de eerste keer dat ik in Amerika in kwam, en ik heb gezegd, heb ik eigenlijk ook gezegd. Ik zag op dit.
Ja.
Dat was allemaal.
Dat is heel indruk maken. Ja. Maar bij de buitenland. Die heeft hier een teruggaan, hebben we films gemaakt, tot snel.
Ja.
Dat maakt al indruk en dat maakt
because this building was owned by an abbey in former times, the so-called Abbey of Kremsmünster, being one of the oldest abbey in existence in Austria, being founded in 777. We have these buildings here, church owned, and no buildings owned by the nobility by 1/3 of the buildings in Old Linz. Why? Because we had the assembly of the 3 estates of the representatives of the church, of the nobility, and of the independent cities here in town. This is why Linz also nowadays is the capital of Upper Austria. But this, sorry? Because of fires, you have to refurbish sometimes your building, so that some people but this building is related to a legend. This legend has it that the king was deserted. In 1493 he died in that building because of eating too much melon, which made his building stop. Yeah. He was the emperor. He was the emperor. He lived 73 years. And nobody could stay here. Simply nice, like a normal
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that's a normal way of burying. How it works. The inside of the body is buried in another place than the body itself. The building of Well, ladies and gentlemen, here to the right-hand side we have a nice courtyard,
Yes.
which is used by a restaurant. And another important thing is the former market hall. Because today we know about our measurements. We know about meters and kilograms, or pounds and miles. But in former times, a fiefdom, we called it fiefdom. But a fiefdom or a burial in Austria or here in Linz could be different to one in Vienna. And if somebody came here to buy something, he must have known what he paid for. And this is why you always had the chance to control at the market hall if you really got what you paid for. Because measurements were
Nobody still things like this here?
they have GPS tracing and you can rent it officially.
Oh.
Standards, like you can see them now, and this is something that is very important for us. And in the building that you can go to see about. This is how the first it was an independent archbishopric, and he had to present himself to the Austrians, to the Austrian court, to Maria Theresa. He was only 6 years old, and you can see that. He was only 6 years old when he was and part of the is and it was a great success again, which opened important gates to him post adult. What also happened is that he made friends with the owners of this building, the Count of Toons. And the Count of Toons invited Lotte to come by again in 1783. But what they did not tell him was that there was another concert arranged for him here in Linz, exactly at the place where he had his first Austrian success. And he didn't have any composition with him. So there were 5 more days to go, and traveling to Vienna from Linz at that time meant 5 days one way. So impossible to call something from Vienna.